named this episode. Bear with me. I also forgot to hit record like a silly goose. What did we decide on? The Lucky Ducks. That's right. This is a fun episode. Again, welcome to the stream, since I forgot to hit record again. It's like I've only done this 10 times. What happened? Well, future me is going to explain it here in a second. So I guess let's just dive into it. We're streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and on our Facebook. 66 at has a Facebook group, and it's youtube.com/@66. You can watch all of the videos for this, as well as this video without me talking over it. But I prefer to hang out with you guys anyways. So, without further ado, let's get this started, and future me will explain what happened in the last session.
Okay, recording started. So, only an hour late. Yeah.
Because it's D&D.
We were on a cart. We had our heart-to-heart, and where were we headed?
Back to Altinova, because you guys need something to pick up, apparently.
Oh yeah, we grabbed our horses and we were on our way back to
Right.
Altinova, so
We have like 3 carriages on us. Otar's carriage, your guys' carriage,
yeah.
and then the carriage we used to get back over here to Terra.
I thought there was only 2 carriages.
There's only 2.
Yeah, but we still had to take
Some
that
of us
and
are
all
just
the
mounted
horses.
horseback.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but we still had to carry
Otar's
all the-
managing his carriage, I have to manage this other carriage, and then you guys are on your horses.
Yeah.
Lazy bastards.
Lazy bastard. The one that's always freeloading. Just riding in the back of the cart.
Yeah, so last
I
session...
give directions, Otar.
Last session was more or less a shopping episode, where you guys met with Abet and a handful of other traders. You got a cool shield. D&D bought a cheetah dragon.
Yeah. I saved him.
And you guys found your buzzing invisible ally, the monodrone.
What is
Most of
up,
your guys' magic items
Blazed?
sitting in your
How
guys'
are you, buddy?
inventory at this
How was your
point.
day?
I didn't add like your foods that you had added. I was gonna let you do it.
Bacon and eggs and everything.
Yeah. You guys rented a cart from Altinova to get the tariff. You guys got to the Omar lava cave, made Zakun piss himself.
That's right.
Went to Tariff. Talked to Matthew Tariff.
Excellent.
Teased me for
So was
using his
mine.
name a few times.
I only had 12
but I
stops,
know about the vampire
and I showed up a little late, and Lauren already went through all my parts,
You
which
guys
is really nice.
You guys managed to sell.
So I just had to show up and load, and
to
I was out of there by 8 o'clock.
Right.
And you
I just got her in my debt.
yeah.
A random person named Jarrett. I went in as Jarrett,
Oh right.
and I gave her all 3 flowers on like store credit.
Yeah, she gave you basically what gold she had left and a handful of potions.
Yep.
But she still owes you like
2 flowers worth.
so. Yeah, she still owes you 1,000 gold.
Damien.
Yeah.
No,
check
1,200 gold, because remember she promised me,
General
13.
chat. In Discord.
And then in Altinova, things to do was I needed to
Awesome,
look
man.
up this guy's name in
I think I clocked out.
arena of Pits. The
I think I
Pits.
clocked out at like
Yeah, the
2:30.
pit,
I was home by
you're
3.
Gonna help bring Doran Morgrim.
Came
help
home
him
and
bring
did some
come out of chains.
dishes for the wife.
you guys technically don't have all of the armors that you guys had commissioned, even though I gave you most of it so that we don't have to roleplay it. We'll just say that you guys went and picked up your armor because it was going to take him a day to complete everything. And to get your guys' weapons attuned with the...
I wasn't able to get a plate.
No, you decided to buy those gems instead.
Yeah. And I still have 2 ash flowers. But that's like still not enough to get.
Yeah. Sarah did mention that Aaron, her brother, might have some money in Altinova that she could give you guys for another flower.
Right, yes.
But she said, like, he should only buy one from you guys because he still needs to bring money back.
Right.
Because he's selling stuff for Nance Bailey since his foot's out. And so yeah, you guys had your heart-to-heart, found out your shield was a mimic.
Just for the record, she promised Gerald 700 pop. These guys like 500. Gerald got like 600 to 700, so it's actually a 14,000 gold.
Oh.
1,400 gold then.
Oh,
Say.
okay, yeah. That
Yeah.
checks out.
I say dead lightning.
Before we get to the city walls, does anyone have anything they want to add? Or anything they want to do?
I'll go straight to RP if you want. Guys, why are we going back to Altinova? As we pull up to the gates.
Well, I made a promise. We all got together because we wanted to get in here.
I needed a passport, but I don't know if I wanted to be here right now.
Well, we still want to go down south for Sue, right?
Yeah, and that's
And
a worry.
Cedric.
my church might be able to help with.
Yeah, Cedric mentioned that
transportation.
he'd be able to help us get down south very quickly. He might
Yeah.
have a transport circle or something that might get us there in a matter of moments as opposed to many days.
Oh, that actually would work well. Is it like a both in and out, or is it just an in and we find our way out?
But we'd have to talk to him about that.
The teleportation circle was so based on the war table.
Dubin Crane is what he said he could
Yeah.
get us to.
So he
Right.
can get you to Dubin Crane, which was basically the next closest city.
Right.
The edge of North
Sure.
Korea.
To the border of North Korea.
Yeah.
As long as we can bring our horses into the circle, it'd be nice.
See why not. But that'd be something we'd have to ask him. So yeah.
Yeah, that's details to be hammered out. And I made a promise to bring a guy's name back to the light.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm going to show off his equipment in action.
Oh, okay. What are we talking? Like small little combat in the street, showing off of goods.
Like the pit.
Oh. Are you you going by yourself?
Well, I have to show it off, but I don't really see any reason to not do it by myself.
Right. Well, you have Creorn and Revelor to help you out with that. Otar currently is not allowed to fight in the pits until we settle a certain debt of the dagger I told you about.
Right.
Which, on FYI, well, so now, I know none of the people that this guy is looking for. We know you know nothing of a dagger, and you guys are simply my mercenaries that I hired. God, we got that straight. All right.
So
Otar currently is not allowed to
you
fight
were
in the
not
pits until he.
excluded from fighting in the pit.
I don't fight.
And I think it was still on the recording. You guys did mention putting the spell Disguise Self into one of your concentration stones.
It was an
I
idea.
was about to suggest that in character, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's okay. When you shot that horse before, Andy, you didn't look like
nope, you know
yourself.
that. It was like a small moment of Dandy almost saying allegedly, but then realizing, nope, I said that. Yep.
You didn't look like yourself.
That was a nice little spell from Mother she taught me. Nice little disguise self. Not that difficult to do.
What if you just put it on Otar?
See, there are pros and cons with that. Pros, he will not look like himself, and the image we can make it any shape or form we want. Con, if anyone were to touch him, and he is a barbarian that fights up close and personal, they will know something is off when they swing for his head and it is 2 inches higher than where it should be.
This is a magical world they missed, or he's using to dodge. I don't really see the big problem.
The problem is, this gnome that owns the fight pits, I got the impression off him that he's the guy to kill people who try to rob him first, and then say sorry never. So with that in mind, if he finds out, as good as Otar as a money maker for him, if he finds out that Otar is sneaking in and betting against the house to make our own profitable gain, however that may be, I have a feeling that this is a vendetta that he will bring up directly to us, and as much as I want to say Otar's on his good side, I don't know if we're on his great side. We're already on thin ice because we're involved in a scandal. Well, not involved, but we are connected to. So last thing we need is to tell this or show this guy that, hey, not only did we were there when something went wrong, we're now here trying to do something wrong again.
What's up, chat? How are you guys today?
The audience.
Reviewing
No.
the first part
Am I here right now?
of
Yes.
episode
That's
5.
what I thought. I was just
You're
making,
driving
You
hard.
lucky
Yeah,
ducks.
we're like on the pathway discussing this, heading.
I was just making
Toward
sure I
the
was in
gate.
vicinity.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think him being disguised could be fine, though things could go wrong, and if anything, we know a secret way out of the city that no one else knows about.
True, but then our problem is we won't be welcome back
Right.
to the city.
Yeah.
This gnome has connections.
Right. And it wouldn't be good for Doran
Morground.
Doran to be associated with a cheater.
Yeah.
What is up, Grant?
So,
I mean, if you were trying to just show off how, like, what you want, what are you showing off again? Just skill? What did he give you?
I'll pull out the silvered crowspeak again, the super ornate, beautifully made one. This one.
He bedazzled your weapon?
He made me a new one. So now I have 2
Oh.
of them. And
Besides the jewelry and the shininess, it looks pretty much like the old one.
It's the same design, but very well made.
it's a halberd make pole arm. There is a small curved blade on one side and a sharp, pointy thrusting.
You're off in
spike,
like
and
5
then
minutes.
A metal,
It's fine.
like meat tenderizer hammer on the other side.
So you basically need to just show off this weapon to show how great it is to support. He's the blacksmith, I take it, who created this weapon.
Yeah.
Why do people not like? Why does he need to like up his reputation? What happened to him?
Someone.
Hey, Grant, do you need
Long
to
story short,
get episode 6 from me, or are you
someone
going to steal it from the
basically
VODs?
Stole his work and ruined his name,
Ah,
and so he's somewhat reluctant. Not reluctant. He's shy. But when I came along to Cedric Church, who was there and had made this for me, and was hoping I could do him a favor.
so as long as the weapon gets known, and the reputation of the weapon gets known, and glory comes behind what said reputation is, that's all you need to do for this guy, correct?
Pretty much.
Could we do that on the front lines? Plenty of soldiers, rumors spread fast, especially since everyone's talking about this goddamn war.
Well, are we gonna go to the front lines and enlist?
Enlist? No. Mercenary / rescuer?
I
It's a
Sounds good,
rumor
buddy.
of stories that can be passed
If
on.
there's
to
anything
many
missing,
people.
just let me know.
I mean, just think about it. Every person we save, besides Sue's family as well, but every other person we might save along the way, we just tell them to spread the word of the great warriors of weapons made by these great blacksmiths and the independable power that is us, plus probably some gold tips if you have any money on it.
Hey Jimmy, you ever played D&D
You know,
before?
that's a good point, but I believe part of my promise was that I was going to do it in the pits. So I made a
It was
promise.
very heavily implied that the greatest way to spread the glory of Morgrim's work was by being champion in the pit.
Right.
Does,
And
does this disguise self spell necessarily need to be cast on Otar?
No? Oh man.
Perhaps.
It is so much fun. It's also absorbed
I guess
my
what I'm
life.
asking is, would it function on any one of us, aside from Connor?
I mean, yeah, I can disguise anyone.
And then it wouldn't really matter if one of us was fighting, say, one of us who was disguised.
You want to throw the fight.
Might be a way to get the reputation known, be able to still use the disguise self spell, and not put ourselves in any danger.
This could work. There are two issues. Issue number one. If you get caught, you will probably be killed. Issue number two. I don't think we can choose to fight a specific person. I think you get set up in brackets by the house. It keeps that incident from happening. Because we had no idea who Otar was fighting. We just brought him to the fight to fight. We didn't choose his opponent.
so there's like tournaments, brackets that continue to go up, or is it more of a less of a structured event and more of like a ranking tier list? And every fight that goes on is people of the similar tier, and one moves up, one moves down, sort of thing.
I mean, it's less of that, more of just the idea of you sign your name of wanting to fight, and they pick who you go up against. They kind of want to even out the battle, so like Otar, you great and powerful, fought someone who was also big, great, and powerful. If you guys go up against each other with the disguise self, even if I... Ryan, your camera's off.
I know.
Alright, we know. Even if I make you guys look somewhat similar in stature and everything, there's probably other fighters that have similar stature to your fighting styles, and so there's no guarantee you guys will go up against each other.
It'd be very bad if one of us ended up going against not someone from our party.
Yeah. I mean, if you're confident in your fighting style, I mean, you guys use swords, you're fancy. I mean, you use a bow, Bjorn, but that's not the point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, me in an arena might not work out too well, because I can use my sword, but I definitely prefer using my bow, and bows in an arena don't work out as well.
So we didn't do it in the zero session because this is something I recently actually came up with. But to ensure that nobody is actually killed, there is everyone is given a potion.
Okay.
And so once they are KO'd, either a guard or
The
the
medic
person
team comes in to
exactly.
revive.
So this isn't like a
Oh yeah, this is not to the death. No, this is till knocked down, not
Yeah.
knocked out.
tap
You're
out
not
or
going to
knock
die.
out.
It's basically you give up or you fall unconscious and then they'll bring you back to consciousness. I mean, if you want more people to come back for revenge, you can't really have them die on you. That's not how you make good money constantly. This is what's good. You need a proper business. I try to tell their goddamn family, but no, we had to keep going. Whatever. Anyway, to make this work, your risk of dying is very minimum to low. Not impossible, henceforth the whole knuckle blade and swords and a explosion of a spell, but highly unlikely.
Alright, well.
Is there anything preventing us from entering as a team? Are those sorts of events?
No, there are team fights. There's one-on-one. Do you want to?
So team fights get a little weird. Basically, you put in your team, you name who's there, and it's basically if someone has not enough or too many, they'll ask one person or whatever to sit out if you have too many.
Pretty much that. Yeah.
Is there anything from stopping us from just using a good old-fashioned disguise for Otar?
Fear.
Fair enough.
It's a great influencer.
If he's found out, we're screwed.
Heavily. And I identified as his manager, so he will be looking for me.
Is it Randy's fear or is it Otar's fear?
Otar doesn't fear anything. This conversation has been a conversation of why Otar can't fight. Otar is still probably wanting to fight.
Is there anything in your promise that said that we had to do it right away?
By the way, it is like almost. It is nighttime.
Yeah, we travel.
You guys are still heading to the city.
I mean, no.
Maybe we come back after we find this dagger. That's not bad.
Granted, the dagger is important because there's a head on my family that might be removed. I kind of am slightly more worried about Sue's family. It's been a good week since we got notification of her mail of them being on the run. I think Sue's family takes slight priority besides the undead vampire that is possibly or possibly not raising a mechanical army under a mansion. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do, but there's a lot of them popping up. But then I go back to my old question, is this our problem?
Fair question.
What was the name of the
Sometimes I just can't.
Hold on a
respond.
second. Hey, Monodrone, where are you at?
Oh, right!
We have a
He
little-
appears just sitting on your shoulder. Yeah.
Can I call you Manny? Manny the Monodrone? You
Yeah.
like that?
Sure.
Okay. It's just easier than Monodrone, you know? If you're gonna hang out, you might as well get a name.
Okay. I'm Manny.
Man. Perfect. Is Marcus the one creating the monodrones? Or the drones?
No.
Who's creating it?
Primus?
I believe
Right.
Delta, the
Alpha.
Alpha, mentioned that they came from a different plane.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Primus,
From Primus.
the plane.
No, Primus is the person. The plane is...
We come from the
Primus.
canon. Primus is our god.
Primus is the
Primus
god.
is the god.
We can trust him, apparently, according to Alpha.
Well, wouldn't you say you trust your god?
Right?
Yeah. Last thing I want to do is be stuffed in one of these mechanical things.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
Did the other one start going off?
Oh no, it's just going off the phone. Hey,
Maybe
Raycon,
that.
can you connect to my phone, please?
Technical problems. You're consistently riddled with them.
It's sister.
Click, write it down. 23 minutes.
Right?
This is a great moment for an ad from our sponsor, not Raycon.
Raycon! It works sometimes. No, not doing that. Raycon, if you want to sponsor us, please. We would appreciate that very much. Hit our Raycon here, silver, chrome. That works great. That's an old one from like 2000 and whenever you first came out, so...
Or we could do Pepsi products.
Pepsi's a little specific on their advertisements.
Good luck with that.
Actually,
Or HyperX.
I wanna.
I refuse.
What?
I kind of want to give the mono. I don't know. I'm not set on the name. It was the first one that came to mind, but I'm almost thinking Monty.
All right, Jimmy.
What
Thanks for
about
stopping by
Manuel?
and hanging out. See you later.
Still coming out of
Turn off your Bluetooth and turn it back on.
I
Oh,
do
nickname
want
can be
my-
sorted out later,
Yeah.
but.
Right, but so does Metellus Talon?
So,
Talon, like,
Marcus.
summon?
No. He just tells Alpha that he needs more. But he doesn't need any more. So
Don't say that.
now all of us that get summoned are from Primus.
What
Alright.
do you do for Marcus? Are you still stealing metal?
Not anymore.
What are you doing for Marcus?
They're building Katoon.
Do we
How is the
remember that
how
name?
is the
Project.
yes
Katoom is the massive
the snake the
worm,
worm?
snake
Worship
thing? I
worm
thought
snake.
so.
Project Katoon.
He calls it Katoon 2.0.
There's a 1.0?
Boy.
Apparently. Wait.
How-
Yes.
How is the project coming along? Is it coming along quickly? Is it still far out?
Well, he doesn't.
So we're streaming on Facebook still, and I'm kind of bouncing between the chats, and just to make to make sure I don't miss anyone, and respond to who I can. But Facebook auto is like making subtitles as it's coming along, and it's a little bit delayed because it's like automatically generated. But like reading some of these what do you call them, fantasy names like Katoom, the spelling on it is just like totally crazy. It's spelled it Katoom, but it's Kutum. Oh, there it goes. All right, I'll start the thing again.
Doesn't need any more parts. He just needs to put it together. So close.
Oh boy. So, best case scenario, there is one giant worm snake somewhere on this planet. Worst case scenario, there's going to be two giant worm snake things on this planet.
Wonderful.
It's okay. One. Primus has the first one.
That only brings little confidence of knowing it's not on our plane of existence. Thank you, Manny.
Yeah, it is.
And it's gone. Thank you, Manny.
Primus is here.
Are we talking in a religious sense? Do you know what religious is, Manny?
No.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Is Primus in Metallic?
yes.
Is Primus and Tariff?
No.
Okay, so the actual specific one.
He's in a cave.
Oh God. Do you know the person we call Alpha?
Yeah.
Shot in the dark. He is not connected directly in any way, shape, or form to Primus, right?
We all are.
So you're all connected to Primus.
Yeah.
You know where Primus is at right now?
I know he's in a cave.
Do you know where the cave is?
No. He hasn't left the cave.
Is he trapped or is he simply resting?
He's working. On 1.0.
What are these
Are
called?
Primus?
Huh?
What are these called?
Crusher Wireless. So, let me get this straight. Your god is working on a giant worm metal monster.
Mm-hmm.
Batalon is working on a giant worm metal monster.
Yeah.
There are both confirmed to be two separate giant metal monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if Primus and Batalon don't like each other?
That was
Yeah.
They don't like each other.
Mm-mm. Well, Marcus doesn't know that Primus doesn't like him because Alpha's stuck there. But Primus doesn't like the vampires.
Okay. This I can work with. Can you do me a favor, Manny?
Maybe?
How do you hear us? Is it like magical? Is it audio?
I don't know.
I don't see ears on you. I don't know how you work. You're a floating mechanical eyeball
Well, I have wings.
with wings.
I don't know.
Can you do me a favor? How far can you hear?
Pretty far. I can also read lips.
Damn. I'm gonna send you on a task. It's important.
I already have a task.
I know, to keep an eye on us to help you get to Alpha. So this is a task to help us get to that point in time.
Maybe.
Okay. To do this task helps us complete our task to get to Alpha. I need you to search
4?
to the nearest river.
Okay.
This river will find a specific water to help us scry on Batalon himself.
Okay.
Can you go find this river?
I'm gonna let you decide if you actually want to say that, because you guys are basically outside of Altinova.
There's a,
Altinova is on the island.
it's on an island, but we're like, what, at least, I want to say at least 100 feet away from an actual river? Right?
He's
No,
trying
there's a
to
drawbridge.
test.
Out of character! Get the fuck out of here!
I have to look up something.
Alright, go for it.
So you want him to
Find a river and then go to it. Once he finds it, he can come back.
No.
No, as in you don't know where the river's at, or no, you don't want to go?
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Got it. Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas.
TJ,
Yep.
I was gonna say, if you want, you can explain axiomatic mind to the party.
I was about to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, Manny, you told us about axiomatic mind, right?
mm-hmm.
And that allows you. It allows you to talk to each drone, right?
Yeah.
Does it allow you to talk to Primus as well?
Technically.
Technically?
He doesn't really talk to, like, small ones like me. But,
Is there a bigger one in his cape that he might talk to?
yeah, there's another pentadrone.
Okay. Can you let that pentadrone know that we are also fighting the vampires and see if Primus would be willing to help us?
He knows.
He knows.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because of Alpha.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the reason why you won't go to the river, I just want to make sure I'm understanding you correctly. The reason why you won't go to the river is because you've been instructed to stay with us. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so you can't act against your instructions.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure I understand you properly.
Yeah.
Also, did the party understand what I was just getting at? Okay. Okay.
Hi,
And
Joy.
did-
Hey, Auntie.
So if Primus knows, is he also willing to work with us to fight the vampires? Do you know?
If he has to.
If he has to. But he won't interfere with us as we're fighting the vampires.
No.
Okay.
Like me, you're beneath him.
That's fine. He's a god.
Quote unquote.
I'm not even going to go quote unquote because I don't know. Kriorn knows nothing of Primus, so he was told he's a god, he's a god. We're just going to stick with that.
Allegedly.
So,
right in front.
how well do you see, Manny?
Perfectly.
Perfect.
It's a floating eyeball.
How do you hear?
I don't know.
Damn it!
How many fingers am I holding up, Manny?
3,
So,
2.
I'm
I'm back.
He can't. He doesn't.
Okay. And I'm just like steer my horse a little bit farther away from the cart, continually holding up a 2.
Manny, is there any way to shut your ear holes that don't exist?
No.
Anything we say, no offense, Manny, anything we say, Manny connects to the hive mind of whatever these mechanical things are. Not only do they go to a possible Primus, but they also go to Alpha, and Alpha's being controlled by Metallic, so everything we say that goes to Alpha goes to Metallic!
I don't know
Not
what you and
necessarily.
Otar did when I followed Kriorn, Connor, and Revelor.
That's the problem. That's why I want you to go to a river, so you don't eavesdrop on our conversations and then give our information to Metallic.
But Talon's not getting our information. He's just getting manpower.
Alpha told us he doesn't tell Metallic everything.
But how do we know Alpha's telling the truth?
Can your people lie?
Yeah.
For the safety of everyone's mind, is there any way you can fly 100 feet away and not look at our conversation?
100 feet away? Yes.
And not look at our lips?
No.
Damn.
Well,
And just so that we're perfectly clear, he has true sight.
I was trying to. I know that because of the character sheet, but I was trying to
Yeah.
find a way to ask Manny
Okay.
to be able to tell us that.
Sure. Sure. Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out the right words to ask to.
Yeah, to make him say it. Yeah.
Yep. Manny, can you see in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
How far can you see in the dark?
As you guys are like on the road, there's a. Actually, it is dark. It's nighttime right now. He points to a tree that most of you can see in the distance, and it's just at the cusp of your vision. I see that tree,
What tree?
and then that tree, and as you kind of like time in your mind about like the distance, he's got about 60 feet of dark vision.
And then you could also see. You saw the shield, the mimic, eat the food,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see magic as well.
Yeah.
Wait.
Even farther, they glow.
So if you see magic, that means you can essentially see someone who's invisible.
Yeah.
Just for clear of mind, is there anyone invisible near us now?
No.
Okay. Oh, this
Can
is the
we-
greatest distraction and possible information leak that we've ever known.
if you ever see someone invisible around us, would you tap Creorin and tell him?
Okay.
That helps out a lot. You are very helpful.
Thanks.
I still don't trust you.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Also, I'm just gonna say it this way. Let me know in Elvish. Do you know Elvish?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know in Elvish, because whoever's coming up, they might not speak Elvish, and I don't. Sometimes we might want to surprise them on attempting to surprise us.
I am randomly, and if you guys don't know this, you don't understand me. I'm gonna randomly speak in Thieves' Cant and say in Thieves' Cant, "Can you understand me now?"
Creor. What's he saying?
I don't know.
So can
Once
we
again, in
review-
Thieves' Cant, you guys don't know this, but I basically say, "Take that, you small little bastard."
So can we review how you rule Thieves' Cant? How is Thieves' Cant in this world? Is it a completely other language, or is it just speaking in code?
It's speaking. Most of the time, it's been speaking in code, and in written languages, it's like hieroglyphs. It's like a picture. But
Like that one game that we can't say the name of.
You just lost the game.
you know what? Yeah. So
Terrible.
if the writing is hieroglyphics, I would say in whatever language you choose, you would be speaking in objects.
Yeah.
So you said words in common?
And Elvish.
Sure. Yeah. Boy, it didn't make a lick of sense.
So all the rest of us heard were purple, square, orange, rainbow.
Pretty much.
or something.
Close. More along the lines of the hilltops is blue and the sky is gray.
That's something about a donkey. They called him jackass.
Bastard, there's a difference.
Bastard, sorry. The fatherless. Like everyone else in this party.
It's terrible.
Gonna kick something.
Okay.
Regardless, sorry. It sounds like we need to make our way to Adroxia,
Yeah.
but we might need money, which fighting in the pit might be a good way to get a little bit of money before we leave, and it would be a good way for Connor to fulfill his promise.
Yeah.
There is the money angle.
I mean, if you want help, I can help fight with you. I'm not banned, but I'm not much of a fighter. As you guys saw me get dropped by one of these mechanical guys. But if I'm in the fight with you, I can buff you up if you can like go full ham on everyone.
Doesn't sound so bad.
I am basically here to pump you up.
Well, how would the pitmaster feel about you fighting? I mean, I know you weren't banned, but like you're still Otar's manager.
I am. You know, it's a good way of I'll be on his radar, but I don't know. If you wanted to go for a 1v1 battle, go for it. You have my emotional support.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, does anyone else want to fight in the pit? They want to fight in the pit.
I don't know if I
Oh,
probably
sorry.
Slowly, riding next to his carriage, he's gonna slowly lower his hand down as he tries to lift it.
I probably wouldn't do too well in a pit, but how do the fights generally work? Are there rounds, or is it just
It's till you drop,
till you drop?
and
Slug
that's
down.
yeah.
Well, Creorn, you said you wouldn't really feel comfortable in the pit either.
I mean, I do know how to fight with my sword, and I'm okay with it, but I'm not super great. So I mean, I could give it a shot, but yeah. I do have my longsword, and I'll tap it on its or tap my right side. I prefer my bow.
Right. There's nothing
Yeah.
against bows, I don't think, in the pit.
There have been fights with arrows used. This pit is approximately, I'm just going to throw it up there, 120 feet diameter.
I'll measure it real quick. There's also like places for him to like, jump up to and stuff like that.
They have platforms, bars, like gymnastic stuff.
Okay. So I mean, I could be of use in it then.
Yep.
I mean, I was just thinking like a blank sandy.
120?
Straight line is actually 120.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I mean, I could be effective in the pit actually.
I mean, if I just stick to long range, I could. But yeah, once again, if you guys want to go for it, we can go for it.
We do have a lot of long range fighters, and if Otar can't fight, then we only have one melee tank.
But also, the more people we're going in with, the more potentially melee that Connor will have to deal with.
That's true as well.
So if we're going in with 3 people, 3 ranged combatants and 1 melee, we could end up in a team or against a team that is 4 melee. And Connor, can you take that?
I can take a bit before it does get really. I mean, they surround me, and I can only cover one side.
I mean, I can buff him and also debuff him.
I might be able to help with some of that as well.
Yeah, little insults. Just gotta figure out what their emotional buttons are, and then yeah, I can destroy them morally.
With you guys backing me up, I'm comfortable. I can hold them off until they either split off to deal with you or you start dropping. But if we leave Otar out and alone, I'm just getting worried. Handle himself well.
I really don't believe Otar should be in this fight.
Otar needs a
You shouldn't
babysitter.
We'll shoot someone's down with him.
I don't mind, but
Also, when you win fights, you get money, right?
you can bet on yourself. You'll get compensation for your fight, but it's not like the actual gambling of us outsiders who put like 100 gold on you. It's more of like compensation for the battle. So like 50, 25 maybe.
That's not much.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to sit out to place bets.
I cannot place bets. I can't go against the house. That's how you get on their bad side.
So, I suppose Revelor or Creorin sits out,
In that case,
makes the bets, keeps a watch on Otar, and then me and the other one are going to place the bet.
Creorn, you're definitely physically stronger than I am, so I might be the best person to sit out in that case. If things go sour, Creorn can handle himself 1v1 better than I can.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a fighter.
So Revelor and Otar place bets, stay out, and then Creorn, Dandy, and I go.
That sounds smart. I might be able to help a little bit beforehand. Throw some guidance on something that's not almost all we can do.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. And I doubt other people will be having similar spells cast on them before they enter. Does everyone like that plan?
It's a plan, and it's a good way to make money, and stuff over with. Sure, let's go for it. What can go wrong?
I don't know why, but for some reason I'm imagining A Knight's Tale, and like after, if we can win, I'm imagining like the Geoffrey Chaucer, like yes, behold my lord Ulrich. Gotta get Dandy on this. Well, because we gotta spread the word about the blacksmith that supplied you. What's that?
Right.
Okay.
Well, alright then.
So you guys plot and plan, figure out your guys' strategy for the pit.
Get a place of rest.
Yeah, hey Manny, if I'm gonna go into this pit, are you gonna be okay? Like, are you able to get out of range so you don't get damaged?
Yeah. I can go with Revelor.
Yeah, go with Revelor. That way. Yeah, that way you don't get hurt.
Okay.
I can hear the cat in the background.
Wait,
Keep
doesn't he
thinking
go
it's
invisible?
my cat right now.
Yeah.
What if you, like, tied their shoelaces wrong? Or, like,
You'll have a risk of being kicked.
What's up?
I'm not very strong,
I suppose so.
but I can do something really cool.
What's that?
We're all sitting, or everyone's sitting around the same cart, right?
Yeah.
You're in the
Doesn't
front.
matter.
He's
I thought we were
on.
still in motion, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, sitting like in the cart though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm driving.
He's driving one car.
Okay,
I'm driving
so you're the
another.
one who's outside of the cart. You watch as he like puts his hand out forward, and you see it like it kind of spark,
Slowly
and the whole cart goes, and Otar enlarges.
In the words of Gabriel Iglesias, damn!
Kind of like steers his horse away a little bit, like, oh, okay.
And I can do this, and he puts his other sparking hand onto Creorn, and you watch as Creorn goes invisible.
Okay. We have a second support.
And then he puts his hand up towards Dandy, and he shrinks.
I hold up my shield distinctly. That doesn't do anything against magic. Hold it.
And the only other thing that I can do is, and you watch as he like shuts his eyes, and both of his hands start to spark. I want everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, what did I do? You just asked if we could.
Natural 20.
You
I just wasted it.
user my magic shit.
Dirty 20.
I didn't need
Natural
that.
20, dirty 20.
I got a 2.
That's my first nat 20.
Obsidian.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
13.
18.
So we had a 2 and a 13. You all passed except for Otar.
Oh jeez.
You watch as Otar's form now begins to glow in a like a green shimmer.
Oh my goodness, we need him.
So he is now currently a
Now we can use
giant
true sight,
beacon
which
in this
puts fairy
nighttime.
fire on
Yeah.
the people who he can see that he can't, and then we can see them.
So
Look at you,
once,
Otar! A natural glow in the dark hole in the night!
Hunter is like,
And you could do all of these at the same time? Or was one effect ending before he did another thing?
no. He's still
By-
enlarged.
by the
He's
way.
still shrunken. He's still invisible, and he still has fairy fire on him. But I can only do each one once per day.
So no more
It's
Just
nighttime.
quick side note.
But
That should have been a dex save, not a wisdom.
if
Oh,
Fairy
you're
Fire's
right.
dex save.
You're right. Sorry, I thought it was.
It doesn't change my roll any, but I don't know if it changes anybody else's.
mine would have been a
23.
7 then.
Still would have failed.
Yeah.
I realized I didn't put the DC on there. I'll edit that later. It's just a DC of 13. He doesn't have a very high spellcasting modifier.
Then Connor glows as well. Because I would have had a straight 10.
Oh, for
Oh,
a
dex.
dex save. Gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, Connor would be glowing as well.
And so then he takes a second to end each spell. And that's it.
If we had
You can do that once per day.
Yeah. I can do it as much as I want. But I can't do it to you guys, except for once.
Okay.
if you stayed with Priorin, you could make him invisible. Priorin can just act like he's casting those spells, and you could just follow his lead.
Be a good con.
The invisibility
Why am I
would,
thinking of these things?
the invisibility would still end when Creon tapped.
Right.
That
But
large
It doesn't
and,
get to a
fire.
place.
and the fairy fire are 2 perks.
Yeah.
Besides just plain invisibility.
Well.
But
uh,
I'm really weak, just like the other monodrones that you guys killed.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. They're not really dead.
Yeah, go back to Primus.
Mhm.
That probably didn't put a good taste on his tongue.
I don't
know
know. You're
what
kind of
he's-
beneath him, so. Mention.
That doesn't bode well for us. That just means that he doesn't mind if we die along the process.
It also means he probably won't go out of his way to kill us, so that's something, I suppose.
Well, and if he knows that we're also fighting the vampires and he doesn't like Marcus or the vampires, it means that we have a common goal, even though he might see us as beneath him. He doesn't have any direct reason to go against us.
He doesn't have a direct reason to kill us along the process either.
Well, we have a common goal at least. We are agents of Primus, essentially. It could be, because he wants the vampires gone, and we are fighting the vampires.
It's very thin ice. I don't like it. But we'll deal with it.
The hand of Primus.
Oh, man.
So you guys, through traveling in the night, you guys finally get to the entrance of Altinova. You guys return the rented cart to Misha, and head into the city. All of the built shops are closed. There's still hundreds of people in the walkway. There is, just inside of the city, there is a second stable. Really big stable. There's big parking spaces for carts. And there's another stable to take care of you guys' horses. If you guys choose to not walk through the city with a carriage and 5 horses.
Who was the other night vendor? There's a vendor who only comes out at night that we wanted to talk to. Who did we talk to?
I talked to the bag of holding chick.
The what?
The chick that sells bags. She had the bag of holding that I bought from. Let us know that night crew works in carts, day crew works in shops. They're not allowed to work together.
Right, I just remembered something about a night booth that we wanted to talk to.
Aaron?
Yes, to sell the magic flower too.
Yeah, Sarah's brother.
Gotcha, that's what I was remembering.
Or we can also, like, I mean, one of us can sell a flower to Aaron, but also we might consider just selling some of our flowers here in Altinova. See if they,
There's gotta be other buyers.
yeah, see if maybe they'll give us the same, if not possibly a better deal.
Yeah.
I mean, Sarah was telling us that one flower will last her for a long time. And so I don't think she'd be too heartbroken if we didn't, because she was the one telling us that other vendors might be interested in these flowers.
She has a few flowers, so if you want to get your money now, I would sell it now.
A few.
Yeah.
A few.
We gave her one.
I'm under good resources to let you know that she has a few.
He just folds his arms and looks at you and says, What
I
did you do this time?
okay. if we're being honest now, which is so new to me, I may or may not have given her flowers for a much higher price. You guys, from what you told me, got 500. I got 7. And may have also put her in a $1,400 debt. Under a miscellaneous name that I will not tell you guys in fear of you guys judging me even more.
I'm gonna like walk up to Dandy and kind of like look him in the eye, and then I'm just gonna start laughing.
Like
Slap
this
him
is
on the
good.
shoulder.
See, this is the normal response.
I'm just.
You make money where you can. I didn't hurt her. She has the flower. She can make more stuff to get the money, and I only have interest in like half her store, I think, at this point.
I'm just wondering if you can do that for the group.
Oh yeah, easily.
Can everyone make a perception check, please?
Oh yeah, not easily.
Oh, one. I'm far too focused on.
The fact that I'm robbing a girl that we don't like.
19.
Perception.
Need one.
Creor made a 1.
That's a 9.
No, 20.
21.
21.
21. Okay,
21, okay.
Jesus.
No, I have a plus
9.
5 to my
I was
perception.
gonna say, like, you
My
never
passive
fail your
is 14.
perception checks. 4.
What was yours again?
9.
Okay. Creorn and Revelor. Through the conversation and all the passing people, you realize that you think you're being followed. Shorter.
Thank you everyone
creature
for joining the chat.
wearing
How's
a
your
cloak,
evening going?
a hood over it. All you can make out
good
is
to
that
see
it
you
has
guys.
golden eyes.
It's about to be, or what time? It's night, but is
It's
it like early night? Is it midnight? What kind of night is it?
It's night. It's, there's
I'm
no
Is
more
it-
sun.
Any of you guys
Is
playing
it the
Dungeons
next
and
day yet?
Dragons
No.
soon?
Okay, perfect. I'm the person that
Any other
is
tables
that I
and
think
games?
is following me. I'm gonna hunter's mark,
I don't mind that.
Okay.
It's fine.
so I can keep track of them. Which,
Uh,
and the reason why I was asking is I only have a couple
just
of charges
seems
of that,
like-
obviously. So
right. Don't want to use that the same day.
Yeah.
If it's.
exactly. But if it's still early enough in the day, or
It
if
works.
if it's about to be the new day, then they're gonna reset sooner.
Can I tell that Creorn has hunter marked this person?
If he wants to make a sleight of hand, I mean, he's casting something with his bow.
Right.
So there's going to be something about it that you could visually see.
So for hunter's mark, what I do is I just reach back and I tap the gem on my bow.
Okay.
So yeah, you probably see that.
I'll probably see that.
And then I'm also gonna look at Manny and I'm gonna say, go invisible, but keep an eye on that person. And I'm gonna kind of look at them for a half second, just a quick glance, just long enough so he knows which person.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a hand on.
What's going on?
I'm gonna put a hand on Creorn's shoulder and say, "Wait a minute, I think I recognize this person.
What person?
We're being followed, but I think it's okay. He just wants to sell us something."
Well, those are the people you need to fear the most. I look at him with a serious eye.
Connor's in the middle of like. But yeah, you could totally get us some old money. Wait, who? What? What's happening?
Yeah, I cut along barely now too as well.
We're being followed by a salesman. He sold me this scrap of paper that I have, but you guys might be interested in what he has to sell. I don't know.
You bought a scrap of paper.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull it out. Yeah. He was very convincing. It was very funny, all right. But he sold me this, and what I do is I produce this little scroll.
I'm gonna.
He taps on Creorn. He's gone.
I'm gonna look at Revelor and do an insight check the moment he said he was very convincing. I want to know if this was like a influence or was this him genuinely being like, this was a good buy? Is that like a giveaway or is he being genuine?
That depends. Do you think it was a good buy?
I mean,
I told you, like, you identified it. You
yeah,
know what it does.
I identified it. I know what it does. I guess out of character, when he was trying to sell it to me, I rolled a fucking 1 on which I just rolled just to be like, okay, does he convince me to buy this thing? And I rolled a 1, so I just was like, okay, this is funny.
Because he didn't do anything magical.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this was just your own
said.
personal point of view. This was a good.
That was one of my 1s in that session. Was just he just convinced me.
So I'm
I was
convinced you're convinced this was a good buy.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
And then I pull out the scroll. I guess also, Kern was notified that he's gone now.
Yep.
But yeah, he sold me this, and I produced this little scroll, and basically just looks like a really shitty kind of like, like when you I became lord of like this land, and it's like a 1 square foot plot of land.
Right.
But it says it's like the deed to a star in the sky. He sold me a star.
You.
For how much is your star worth?
I don't know. I mean, to him it was worth about 50 gold.
You just see Danny slightly convulsing in the corner, holding back laughter from vomit. And it's
Can I see that?
It's really interesting. You can see if you want. But interesting thing about this is I identified it, and this scroll has the ability to follow someone even in death.
follow someone in death.
It will follow you even if you die. It will remain on your person.
Okay, so it wasn't just a complete
It would remain on
scam.
your person.
It would
It would remain with your soul.
with your soul, I suppose. Yeah.
All right, so it's not a complete scam.
So there's something to this.
Let's start there, because
And looking at the deed, there's a couple gold worth of gold on the border of.
Right, it's really well made.
This is a very well ornately made deed, and it's it says that Revelor owns star number.
I think I had the number, but yeah.
can I see the portrait?
Here.
Star
I
number.
can't grab it, read it.
Star,
And he says it
it's
follows.
the deed to star number 592752.
And it says it follows the person till death.
I mean, it doesn't say that on the scroll, but that's what I got out of it after I
Just shot in the dark. Do you possibly believe it's following you till death?
I mean, from
Go
what
ahead.
from what I understand of it, if it is on my person when I die, it will follow me.
What? Humor me. When you die,
He starts
you go
poking
to
Creole
wherever
again.
God you believe in.
He's over here now.
Do you think that this will matter?
Your little automaton told you, Creorn, that he's over here now.
But anyway, where is he?
Because he's invisible, he's just kind of pulls on your facial hair and kind of tugs your face down the direction of an alleyway. And you just see short cloak, golden eyes.
I'm gonna halt my horse, and
Well, we're not on horses. We dropped them all off at the stable, did we not?
I mean, you didn't have to. I said there was a stable inside for you guys to put your stuff away.
We gave the carriage back. My horse is back there. Chitu is still next to me, though.
Yeah.
To be official, to my 6-foot height, Chitu is up there. Stomach to chest, right? It is the big cat you showed us.
Well, hip.
hip.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a Doberman Pinscher. It's a medium creature, but
Okay.
it's
Okay, well, I guess we stabled our horses then.
Yeah, we can stable our
Okay.
horses. It's fine.
Yeah, I probably would have left the carriage there.
Then I'm gonna just kind of stop and stare at the salesman and just kind of give him the finger, or give him a hand wave, like, come here.
Give me the finger. Stop, like,
you just see like the golden eyes just go like this.
I'm gonna kind of gesture to the group and see if he gives a nod. Just point at Danny. Be like, he goes there?
I think he wants to see you all one at a time.
I'm gonna point at Connor. He goes there? Point at Otar. Point at Revelor.
I've already done my business with him.
And then point at myself. Well, it appears he wants to talk to all of us except Revelor.
Possibly one at a time.
Yeah, he already has his gold.
And I'm gonna start, like, so there's 4 of us that he wants to talk to. So I'm gonna hold up 4 fingers, point at him. Well, he seems to want to talk to all of us, and he doesn't seem to care if it's one at a time or not. So I'm gonna start walking towards him.
I do apologize. I did cut you guys off. Do you guys even remember what you were saying?
Oh, because you were looking at the scroll.
Yeah, you're.
oh yeah, we were just going over the scroll. And be like,
I grabbed the scroll from him, reading this over. Do I realize the no, because you used identification on it to understand the magic.
Right.
And did you tell us the magic simply says you take your soul tracking after death?
Basically, well, yeah, what I was told was that it will follow you even in death. So, Damien, if you want to elaborate on that, if I'm missing something from what you told me. That was what I got from
I
it.
have no way to identify. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap the scroll up, hand it back to you, and go,
Yeah.
Bullroar. And I'm going to turn it around. I see him, correct?
At this point, sure.
Is he within... There's no range on this. Is he within 60 feet?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to casually just like scroll over to get if we're not in range or not. I'm going to go on and take up the conch shell. Lean back. Was he a male gentleman?
From what I understand, he seemed to be male.
Cool. I'm going to look at him. I'm going to go ahead and blow the horn.
So we see Dandy pull out a horn, get down on his knees, and
Nope, I'm not getting down on my knees. I'm just
man.
like, good to know. Turn over him. I'm just gonna instantly play the horn, making dead like eye contact with this guy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I cast Charm on him, and because it's against the humanoid, I have advantage, which I guess it means he has disadvantage on a saving throw.
I actually need to look up something.
Yeah, I cast Charm.
That was not something I was expecting.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
Got within 30 feet range and just blew the horn at him.
I would say with Dandy, expect anything.
If you want to try and scam,
So
you want to try and scam
he would
the
understand
artist.
why I'm not expecting this.
That's why I'm laughing so hard. Well, that's also because I also know what the conch does. So as soon as he pulled it out, I was like, ah. I mean, like, Revelor doesn't know, but I know what the conch does, which is weird. But, like, given the context clues that I was given, I was like, oh, I know what this is.
I figured out what it did.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you were hanging on to it, so, like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you could fiddle with it. I can't. But, like, through other means, basically, and my character still doesn't know what it does, but I do.
Oh, you have a.
So as soon as
It's based off of the last session where you had another conch shell.
Because I think because Cedric has a conch that's exactly like yours.
But it doesn't do the same. So you think something else is gonna happen?
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were just charming him.
I am.
Okay, yeah. It's just like
And he doesn't. Well, you don't really know what all that
Sure.
thing does.
I'll go ahead and use a charge.
If it does hit, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's fine.
If he's a male, it says I have advantage, but does that mean he just simply has disadvantage against the save?
Wasn't expecting that to do this.
The way you guys are making it sound, I'm expecting like, all right, I'm gonna seduce him now. Burst into flames.
So, what is the wording on?
So the wording on the shell itself. Let me go and pull it up. Wrong way. The Siren's Horn. A seashell rolled over onto itself with a white exterior with a purplish pink interior. The magical artifact is a tool to enchanted to use by sirens of a deep and charm to sailors to their destinies. Once per day, you can use the cast charm person. The artifact will only work against other humanoids and will have advantage against males. You attempt to charm a humanoid you see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it or not. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until the companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows that it has been charmed. Guy? Yes.
So it's just creature. Male creature.
Humanoid.
Humanoid.
Males I have advantage against, basically I would assume means they have
Oh, I know what that
disadvantage on
noise
the
is.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I don't know if he's a human.
That's fine.
Well,
That's what I'm trying to
tieflings
figure
and dragonborns are humanoid creatures.
Right. He's not.
Oh God, who did you meet?
I mean,
Am I trying to seduce a dragon in disguise here?
he seems sort of goblinish.
This is not what I had in mind. Well, even goblinish are humanoid
Like,
creatures.
if I didn't know-
Humans are goblins are goblinoids.
Yeah, because if I remember right, when I met him, he seemed like a goblin, but it didn't make any sense that he's a goblin because he looks all scholarly. Like he has like a book and has like nice clothes and he's clean.
Damn
Looks
it.
like if you cleaned up a goblin.
I thought he was like a halfling. Bastard. Joke's on us, he's not even that. He's like a disguised dragon. The reason why he came up to you is because you invaded his freaking castle site, and he just looked back at you. So I was like, hey, I have this scroll to keep an eye on you
Right.
after death.
Okay. Answer
He's
my own
humanoid.
question. Yeah. Okay, so wisdom saving throw.
Disadvantage if he's a male, and yeah.
Okay, he does have disadvantage.
He has to beat 14.
Ooh. So that's I'm trying to get back to his character sheet now. 6 and a 7. This is a saving throw. He rolled a 9.
He's charmed.
I've never been charmed. I don't know what happens now.
Essentially, you consider me your long best friend.
Okay.
That we,
Yeah.
even though we've never met.
Okay.
Won't do anything like deadly, but like very friendly, you trusted towards.
Although when the spell ends, he might be hostile.
It ends in an hour,
Okay.
and when it does end, you know you have been charmed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why
Gotcha.
he might be hostile.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
As it starts, after I blow the thing, I look into his eyes. Do I see the magic overlay?
Yep.
That succeeded?
You know that he is charmed.
Oh, my friend! It's been such a long time. By all means, come and join us for our antics of walking and drinking in the future.
Okay. You like little pitter patter.
As
And
he gets so close to me, I'm gonna make sure I'm still 15 feet away from you. I'm gonna lean down to his ear. Good friend. I'm gonna get a good look at him. Does he look goblinoid?
He looks like a goblin in very nice clothing. He is very clean. He's got the green floppy ears, bright golden eyes.
Ah, my friend. I gotta ask. One merchant to another.
Sorry, I stepped away. My wife was making a lot of noise. Making dinner. I was trying to figure out what she was doing.
Uh-huh.
How does that even work?
He bought a star. It's where he goes when he dies.
Oh, so his soul goes to that star.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now.
I can show
Anyway,
you yours.
I wouldn't mind knowing if you want to hand it over. My friends, this is my friend. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, they don't know your name, sir. Go ahead and tell them your name, my good friend.
Don't worry.
They're all my friends, which basically makes us all one big group of buddies. Rule number 1, get the contact's name.
I definitely did
We'll
not
get to
flip
step
him
2
off under
later.
the table.
I don't trust anybody.
Okay. I'm Kusai.
Kusai.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you say about you go to a star where when you die?
Yeah, it's an
Did you
actual
buy one?
thing.
Would you like to see yours?
Did you write that there? I'm sure of where I'm going when I die.
How do you have these powers, my friend?
My mom.
Oh, is she in the same business as you?
Kind of.
I'm just asking. What race are you?
Goblin.
Is he lying? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check this charm person.
Oh my god, you can't just ask someone why they're goblin.
Yeah, you just ask someone why they're goblin.
I didn't say why. I said
know.
what race.
But like,
I'm gonna do an
Mean
insight
Girls
check on
reference,
that.
come on.
Go for it.
this is a world where there's literally a race war happening.
Yeah.
Connor, do you want your star?
And, no.
Yeah, with the 6, that's a fail.
Lying so hard. He rolled a natural 1 on deception.
I look at Revlor, and you see this burning passion of hate and confusion.
What was he lying about?
He's not
He's
a
lying-
goblin.
Yeah, he's lying that he's lying that he's a goblin.
Okay.
Well, someone here, I'll show you. Hold his hand out.
You're gonna show us that when we die, we go to a star.
He's just
No, I'm gonna show you your star.
I'll just show you where your star is. It's nighttime. You can point to it.
Friend, is there any charge to doing this?
To show you? No.
Is it gonna do anything to us?
No.
Insight check. If I need to again. What your soul be cursed, motherfucker.
Oh, it's already
Better.
cursed at least once, so who cares? It's like just an I. I'm gonna be handing
14.
out IOUs for my soul.
Not lying.
Not lying? Okay.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, you think you're taking myself? No, you're not. But you're. I'll pay you 3 turns.
Go for it if you want to have your star check.
Oh, Revelar? Or not Revelar, Miss TJ? Sorry, I couldn't see him.
Is it Creon or Connor?
He's just holding his hand out so the circle of people looking at him.
Well, I know Creon's already a Cancer, so it's fine. Connor?
I know where I'm going when I die, and I'd rather not be detoured.
Alright.
But it's not.
You said I'd go there when I die,
Yeah.
and I don't want to go to a random star in the sky.
It's okay. He doesn't know how magic works. But my friend,
I'm an adult.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my arms around his shoulder. And we're gonna like walk away from the group. 15 feet out of earshot. But I know the drone is still watching us, correct? I'm gonna specifically face us where he can at least read our lips. Between me and you, my friend, I know you're not a cowboy. Is it something I should be worried about?
No.
Well then,
I just want to show you. He grabs your hand that's on his shoulder and points. And you follow his hand up and you watch a star. That one's yours.
and how did you do that?
My mom's magic.
And what's your mom? She's not a goblin either. I know that much.
She's a bird and
She's
Would
a
I
what?
even know what that is?
no.
Yeah.
You said she's a Baradin?
Bird and.
Birdin. I'm
And
hearing everything twice, but also you're speaking lower, so it's not quite always getting picked up by the mic.
and
Stage whispers.
yeah. And between me and you, what is a verdant? I haven't heard of that before.
We're not from here.
From another plane of existence?
We're from there.
Oh.
And you see a different star kind of shine up.
Like, oh.
And like you see like a touch of magic like come from his hand, but it's not like a magic that you're used to. This isn't like a simple minor illusion or anything like that.
So, you're from this plane, but up there.
I came here for adventure, but it's expensive. So I sell the stars. And I have one for Otar, and I have one for Dandy Handy, I have one for Connor Smith, and I have one for Creorn Orion.
By the way, I didn't tell him any of your names.
I don't know that. If I'm under the impression that you sold us out now.
Why do you have stars for?
Oh, I
No,
walk
he's-
15 feet
he's
away.
away.
Oh, right.
Right.
Never mind. Sorry.
And yeah, as I shoot back, more angrily glares at you, Revlor. I'm like, uh-huh. So you're like super powerful, huh?
Maybe.
That's the best answer.
So, here's my question. Do you know the idea of... Have you ever been afraid of something?
My mom scares me.
That's a good start. Do you ever decide to just, like, do things just for the sake of making sure you don't get on your mom's bad side?
Like the dishes?
That's a good place to start. You do that to make sure you don't upset her.
Yeah.
In about an hour, just think of that concept. I'm just trying to make sure no one here, including yourself, gets upset. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Cool. Let's go back to selling stars. I'm gonna go back to the group, and there is just like fear and chaos in my eyes. So, guys, once again, this is Kasai. He's powerful. And not from around here.
Nope.
He legitimately sells stars.
Yep.
So, my friend, are you here to make more money?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on an adventure.
Cool. We don't want to take up too much of your time because time is money. That's a good thing to keep a member of, as in one merchant to another.
Okay.
Time is money. Feel free to go around these nice people, do some nice little star selling, and just have yourself a good time.
What happens to our souls when we go through the stars?
How do you spell alien? Yeah.
Well, it's your
My
star,
mind is
so
working right
you're
now.
in charge.
A-L-I-N?
Yes.
Oh my god, my brain.
Do you want to see yours?
It's real! I was like, trying to say that.
Sure.
Okay. And so you take his hand.
Mm-hmm.
You take his hand, and he points up. And you
Getting
all
my
watch as he
ritual
points
done, 'cause
up,
I'm not
and
getting
you watch
anything
a star. It just flares up, no noise. You just see it shine brightly. And that one's yours. But only if you buy it for the low cost of 50 gold pieces.
But if my soul's already going there, why would I need to buy it?
If you buy the star, you'll be in charge of it.
But nobody else is going, so I'll already be in charge.
You don't know that.
Grioran, as a merchant to a friend, I probably wouldn't argue too much. Just feel free if you want it. If you want it, take it. If you don't, let's let the man have a nice day of selling things to other people.
People live on the stars. And if you buy it, you're in charge.
You know what? With that, I am sold. Here is 50 gold, and I'm just gonna hand him the 50. Do I get one?
Yeah.
Cool.
And he pulls out. He reaches into his book, and you see him like kind of go through a few different papers, and he pulls
Am I
one
able
out.
to keep an eye on, like, as he's going through? Do I see like different names on these parchments, or are they blank?
The names are blank. They all just have numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is for you. And the number on it is 8355. And as you take it, your name begins to appear in gold letter.
Mm-hmm.
Or did I do something different last time?
I think that was what happened. Yeah.
Okay, look at that. You're like,
The only thing I think I remember that happened was that, like, when that happened to me, everybody else flashed through my mind in my party.
Yeah.
But I think that was just a thing that he did to be like,
Yes.
oh yeah, go find them and sell them stars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in my bag of holding. Right. So now I have the star.
Yeah.
All right.
Who else wants one?
I will.
Okay. He pulls out his star. Or he pulls out another document. And yours says number 5272 632. These aren't phone numbers, don't call them. I don't know what's going to happen.
Please don't call them. I don't know what they
You
do.
have reached area 61.
You reach area 51. You want one?
Otar's gonna hesitantly hand him 50 gold. He's like looking up still, kind of like.
Line it up.
And so he takes your hand and he points. That one. And flares up.
Otar's on board now.
And yours is
Whoa.
like a yellowish orange, like slightly different color than everyone else's.
Otar's like anime eyes staring at it now.
And yours is. Sorry, I couldn't find it. Number 733. And then there's a space. 6676. 7'3".
How tall are you, Revlor?
6 foot something. Let me check.
I'm 6'3", 6'4" myself.
Okay. Me.
Just you, Connor. You don't want to
I'm
be left
6'2",
out.
so I think you're actually taller than me.
I want to be. Again. I know where I'm going, and I want to go there.
Well, what if they don't want you there?
If Helm doesn't want me, then I guess I'll go where he puts me.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Thanks, Revler. He packs his bag.
Oh, Chrissy, one with you.
Yeah.
What is your mother's name?
I wish I knew how to pronounce this.
Oh God.
Soaya? S-O-A-I-A-H? Soaya? It's an interesting. I like that.
You want me to tell you a secret?
Yeah. Soaya.
Okay. And out of curiosity, where is she currently? Up there.
I think I'm home.
Okay. There.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I basically do that on purpose for the group to see now. She's up there. Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, my friend, have some fun. Glad you earned some coin. Go
Thank
up
you.
there and have some fun for some adventures.
Yep. Good luck, Connor. Bye.
Why did you say good luck to me?
I'm gonna turn.
No, that'd
I'm
be
gonna wait
pretty
for him to
funny.
get, more
The secret is
cool. I'm gonna
you
turn.
hope
Are
that
we
you
still
don't find
near
out.
that alleyway?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna grab Revlor and push him into this alleyway. What did you get us into?
Just wanted to sell me a star, man.
He is not from this Earth. Not even plane. He's from this plane, but not from this Earth.
I had a really hard day yesterday.
He is something called a Vernant or whatever. Verdon.
I had a really hard day yesterday, and he made me laugh, so I bought a star from him. What do you want?
He is able, and I'm talking to able to actually give you a star. You didn't question that?
I thought he was funny.
He knows us by first and last name.
That's weird, because I didn't tell him that.
That doesn't make it better. Okay. Plus side. This is just one off script. This is our second chance. This is a star that can help us, because like it says, our soul goes there after death. This could possibly be a chance that if we die, we get to become a star and have a chance of being brought back. Worst case scenario, we just sold our soul to whatever hell lives outside this plane of existence.
I just wanted to buy a star, man. And hey, look on the bright side. Connor didn't sell his soul.
It is true.
No,
Yeah.
no, his soul was sold to another being.
I didn't sell my soul. I just.
It's sold to another being called Helm.
I didn't
And
like.
who knows where he'll send him, as I say mockingly. If this bites us in the butt, you owe me 50 gold.
You
Fair.
didn't have
Fair.
to buy
Fair
it,
enough.
Dandy.
No, I didn't. But tell me, when you look at a beam that can summon stars, are you going to upset him after already putting him under a spell that'll end the next 30 minutes?
Fair enough. If this goes sideways, I will pay everyone 50 gold. Assuming that we are still in a state where I can.
And I look back at Connor, and you want me to bargain for you?
Of course not. His
I want
soul
you to
is
bargain
already
with me
sold.
Or with others to get us
At
more
this point, it's a
points
bidding
for
war.
What we need to do, not to buy stars.
Okay, I don't mind. But if you know shady people, notify me. And don't just make it sound like he is some merchant that scams you. This information is important.
I just want to say that, like, while Ethan is talking,
First time.
I just like see in his face the words Good luck, Connor. Just going through his head right now. He's just like, what did I just do? What did I just not do?
Yeah, what did you
Right.
not do?
Was
Yeah,
it great
like-
or was it terrible?
Is like the DM part of me is like, there's some reason for this other than just being funny, I think. But Connor's like, no. Why would I buy something to go somewhere else?
I tried to
I
please a merchant
want
that
to
probably
go
has
this place.
power.
So, if it doesn't have something to do with like easy resurrections or something, whatever. I got other characters.
Have you guys ever heard of a Connor? What's a Connor?
Oh, he just never existed.
Or, you know, final battle, astral projection to your star, and just summon every being and be like, I am the lord of this star, come fight for me.
That's another thing. It's like, yeah, but you own a star and the people on it. I'm like, there are people? We
Like,
just
how
made a
did you become our
planet.
lord? I paid a goblin to kill.
He's not a
Now I am your
goblin.
king.
How do you become king then? Oh, I didn't vote for you.
What is a foreign in? I don't know. I've never heard of that race before. And beams from the sky.
Oh, boy.
Alright, back on subject. Okay.
Okay. So what's
When it,
next?
when it comes to money, I will gladly help you guys make more. Please give me some insight on who I'm dealing with, so I don't just straight up try and scam someone powerfuler than me.
All I knew that was that he was a merchant selling stars. And he was like a fortune teller. That's what it seemed like.
I told you I sold planets. It sounds like a scam. If I made the planet shine in the distance, less of a scam, more of a concern. Future notes. This is step 1 to becoming good business people. I need to go visit a merchant for magic. I'll if you guys want to follow along, feel free. I'm gonna need a drink after this.
I think we could all use a drink, buddy.
This is like
Otar's all on board.
mini migraine and dandies. Voluptuous.
He's still trying to look at the star while he's walking, though.
Just watching the pavement, look at the pavement, look at the stars.
Revelor would tell you that it works as long as it's on the same plane of existence.
Yeah.
So don't put it in a bag of holding.
Oh. In my backpack then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta visit a merchant of magic. I don't know if you guys want to follow along or not. You can watch and see how it's done.
Sure. Maybe they'll want to buy ash flowers.
Alright. Rule number 1. We don't know each other. Rule number 2. If we need to know each other, it is by first name basis only. Rule number 3. If I claim not to know you, you've got the wrong person. Rule number 4. Never try and bargain over their curiosity face. Other than that, let's go and have to have some fun.
What time of day is it?
Night.
It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Is it like
Like
6:30 or like okay?
yeah,
10, 11.
it's nighttime.
Yep.
Like all the built shops are closed. There's only cart vendors.
Okay.
But there's also cart merchants as well.
Well, yeah.
Because they can't serve during the day, so they serve at night.
Yeah, they're selling things that would be sold in the pre-built shops.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for magic merchant. Anyone selling magic items?
What do you gotta be more specific
Yeah.
than that.
Every time I greet them, I want to make sure you're in earshot, but just
We're kind of just
Rome.
mingling in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Pretending to look
approach
at
the
other
merchant.
shops.
Hi, my name's Andy. I am looking for a clothing item that can help me disguise myself to make me look not as beautiful. There are too many people trying to come at me at night, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you're not joking?
Any magical item you have.
I ain't got nothing for you, buddy.
Fair enough. Do you know of any merchants around here that would have any items that can help disguise thyself?
You can try Tulum on the other side of the pit.
I believe I'll do that. Thank you, good sir, and have a good day.
You too.
I'm gonna walk away, and once I get 60 feet away, I'm gonna look back at him and go, "This is not as ugly as your beard itself." I'm gonna vicious mockery him. I'm sorry. You red, snub-nosed beard bastard. Make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
Yeah, he succeeded. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay.
I'm gonna continue on. Have a group follow. We're gonna go to the place, whatever.
As you guys are walking around the bazaar, you guys are looking for Tulum's cart. You hear a familiar voice, and you hear a guy. Step right up. I got the best fresh leathers, and if that doesn't do it for you, I got potions. Lots of them. Come buy them so I can go home.
Motherfucker.
Aaron?
Hey, I recognize that that mug. I was good first. I
Aaron,
recognize
how you
all of you
doing?
guys. Hey, I'm still stuck in Altinova, and it's been like 3 weeks. I just really want to go home.
How far have you sold?
Not enough.
What's your pitch?
Is your pitch seriously just buy them so I can go home?
I mean, for the last week, yeah.
How has that helped?
I've sold just the same amount.
Oh,
What kind of potions are you selling, my guy?
I've got a whole bunch. I've got healing potions. I've got antidotes. I've got acid. I've got fire resistance. I got water breathing. What are you looking for?
It's not what I'm looking for. It's I'm gonna help you help them look for. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Disguise Self. I'm gonna turn myself into his like merchant clothing more-esque instead of my fancy.
He's got like a nice buttoned blue tailcoat.
Any symbols to represent the merch he's selling?
No
No
symbols.
Sarah's potions or something?
Nope. He just looks very nice. He's got like combed blonde hair and
As I cast Disguise Self, like my cloak and everything that I have, I'm gonna like hit it, and then all my hair changes to another color. From its orange self, it's gonna turn into a nice, brisk, almost like not an elderly white, but like a silver rare.
what's going on?
And then from there, I'm gonna be darkish red cloaked, bright, with the symbol of the ash flower as a merchant symbol. And I'm just like, I'm gonna
Unplug USB and
finger tap his head to have him step back a few feet. I'm gonna turn towards the crowd and crack my knuckles. Come one, come all. Ladies and gentlemen, we have potions that you will not believe. Things to help you in every situation in your household needs. We have a nice little potion. I'm going to grab one of the potions. He said he had a antidote one. I have a potion right here that'll help you with any everyday sickness. Have you been bitten by a venomous snake recently? Have you had any poisonous things come at you? Merchants try to come at you? Take this antidote right here, and it will save you from more than any venomous thing that comes your way. You, sir, I'm going to point to a random guy in the crowd. What am I pointing at?
you're pointing at a oh man, I can't think of what color's tiefling's coming.
Red, purple, yellow,
Whatever you decide. Blue works.
rainbow.
Chester's blue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a blue tiefling male with like jet black hair and a long goatee.
Good sir. What issues do you have in your day-to-day life?
Looking around. There's only a few other people. Impotence.
Step right this way. I'm gonna bring him in. I'm gonna bring him right in. All right. So, in your everyday life, you walk up to a female, they see you, you want to get it on. Here's the best way to do it. I'm gonna grab an acid vial, an antidote vial, take out an empty vial that I have, pour 2 into there. There's gonna be a mixture concoction. Take that, circle it around, not too much acid, because I don't want to actually kill the guy. This is more of just to give that sizzling, like,
'Cause I don't
carbonated
wanna
feeling
kill
in your
this
throat
guy.
for a while. Take some of the antidote vial, stir that up. Sir, this will give you enough spark in your life to be able to not only go above and beyond, but to put more zing in your step.
How much?
Look over.
This might save my marriage.
Yes. 1 second. Step over to him. How much you selling this stuff for? Casual voice to Eric.
Antidote.
That would be-
Antitoxin would be 50 gold.
Yeah. It's like that'd be 50 gold.
Cool. I'm gonna turn on them. We normally sell these at a high price of 75 because of how effective it works. We have sold out in Tariff. We have sold out in other places. They just got restocked in Tariff if you need to go back there.
Really?
Yes. I will sell it to you for helping you out for a low price of 50 gold. That is 25 gold off to spend on whatever other woman if you need to practice on besides your wife.
How many do you have?
Look over him. Take 2 more portions. I only got 2 empty vials left. So you take 2 empty vials, mix the same concoction, same amount. 3 vials total now. Specifically for you, then it's gone.
Sold.
150 gold, my good friend.
Hands you 150 gold.
Hand him the 3 vials. And I'll tell you, one at a time. If it lasts for too long, check with your local doctor. Only 1 vial every week.
Okay.
If something doesn't happen, check up with your wife. She might be cursing you.
You know, you might be onto something there.
Go have fun. Remember, try it out first on someone else, then try it on your wife. See how it makes up.
If this really works, I'll be back for more.
Go get him, Tiger.
He like joyfully runs off.
There's 150 gold. I'll take 25 of commissions from you, and I toss the gold to Eric. Keep me 25 for myself.
What did I do?
Connor just like walks up and looks at the vials that he mixed, and just like
Not enough to kill, but enough to put some zing into it to make it seem real.
Aaron's, that's not gonna end well for him.
Probably not, but it's only anti-venom and, what, a tad bit of pain?
You know, I don't feel good about lying, and this I'm glad that I'm not the one doing this, nor have I participated in this.
Fair enough. But then I look Connor dead in the eye, and I'm going to be like, fair enough. But here's the best part about this lying, I quotate mark him. The main reason why he's probably impotent is because of the lack of confidence of living with his wife. The idea that I brought up that he was a curse, that she was possibly cursing him, and his immediate idea was that's a possibility, means that her lack of being able to give him confidence is probably what did it. So first I told him to try it on with someone else. If it perks him up, then that lets him know that it's someone else. Goes back to his wife, feels like it's going wrong. Probably something wrong with the marriage, he should probably fix that. So I didn't just sell him a toxin of fake snake oil. I sold him a therapy session. And that is how you do business. I warned him one
Stands
time.
and thinks for a moment. Like,
I did literally 2 drops of the acid, and the rest was just the snake, anti-poison, whatever it's called.
Nope.
That one.
I mean, I suppose it could work out like that. Yeah.
You know,
Huh.
speaking,
If you are not, are you the alchemist or Sarah the alchemist?
well, we both are.
Know the dosage. Don't change the dosage. Keep it real. And then when people start to crowd, sell your regular stuff as is.
Okay.
You want stuff that is reliable along with stuff that can just get the person going, but you have to be able to read them to know what is actually going on in their life. When you give them the fake stuff, give them some real stuff.
I will keep that in mind. To make you feel better, as long as he got the mixture right, nothing too bad's gonna happen. The acid's gonna hurt a little bit, and the antidote's just going to make it not permanent, but
I'm just.
assuming you got the mixture right.
Spice of life. Keep that enthusiasm. What you want to do is make people feel like they need this, not you should get this. You're not the desperate person. They are.
Yeah. I really don't know.
It's a work in progress, Eric. You'll get it sooner or later.
I don't feel good about selling this man an ash flower and taking him. We can find other people to sell these to.
Well, it was good to see you guys. What have you guys been up to?
Just flat, like
A lot of
Vietnam
stuff.
War flashbacks are
Yeah.
going through Dandy's eyes as he just stares off in the distance. Just,
And then says, not much.
Well, good to see you guys here.
I'm a star.
I haven't seen you guys since you went to go fight those skeletons.
Wow, that was 3 weeks ago.
About, yeah.
That's.
Yeah, last time I... Oh, I'm sorry. Last time I saw you, I threw a sandal at you.
Consider us even.
Oh, you were going through the sand.
Yeah, I was working on the levitation potion.
Right.
Did not... Well, I mean, it worked.
Yeah, it did.
Just not so good when you drop it.
Oh, right, for your guys' conscience. Toss him a gold coin. I did.
Thanks.
Yeah, I told them the truth afterward. I didn't say anything to Eric, but they know.
Yeah. Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah. I call him Eric on accident a few times.
That's fine.
We already. Sarah asked us to get some ash flowers, and we gave some to her.
Oh, good. I know we were running low.
Do you know anybody who might want some more?
Oh,
Because we found a lot.
really? Those are hard to
I
find.
mean, we have like what, 5 more? I have
No.
2,
I have 2, and
Yes.
Mark has 1.
so that's 5.
Oh, you guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd want to see Nelope. She's the daytime alchemist.
Nelope? Is she right here, or where is she?
Well, she has a actual building.
Okay.
Daytime shop.
Yeah.
We can see in the morning then.
That's why I'm stuck here in the middle of the night.
Your D&D lasts longer than 3 hours.
Oh, I'm just writing down episode titles as I think of them. One of them is If Your D&D Lasts Longer Than 3 Hours.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Ask your doctor.
Ask your local cleric.
But yeah, okay, Nelope.
Yeah, I imagine she sells a lot more potions than us night vendors.
Okay. So we don't really need to do anything else tonight, right? We can sleep and get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You have any empty vials, Eric? Aaron?
Yeah, I think I have a few I can spare.
I'll take 2.
5 silver.
Oh, yeah, we could probably go for a rest. And, what do you want to have 3 you fight with Pit tomorrow?
I mean, no reason to delay it, I suppose.
If
That's
you're
true.
looking for food, I would not recommend the Iron Tulip.
Excuse you? Me and Denny both looked at it with that one.
Didn't their kitchen burn down recently?
Oh, that's right. I thought you said their food was bad.
No, their kitchen burned down.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And we were there for that, so yeah.
Just like I told Rivlord, phrasing, man, like explaining things makes a lot more less complicated things come
Didn't
at
say
you.
anything.
Their kitchen burned down, not their food is awful.
We probably should find some food. It's been a little bit since we last ate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's
Like-
another inn They're just a little bit more expensive.
Also, if we're hungry, Junior's probably hungry.
Oh, right.
Oh, does Eric react at all? Because Chitu is still by my side. Cool.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like. I just didn't like Junior, and I kind of just made eyes.
No, I kept Chitu with me.
No, I said his name is Aaron.
It's Aaron. I keep saying
You're just
Eric.
gonna keep saying
I'm
Aaron.
just gonna keep saying Aaron. He is Eric to me now.
Whatever. It's only fair.
But yeah,
I
finish up
can't
that pit,
wait till
and
he
then-
starts campaign 2. To go when he's gonna have the right name.
He'll mess up all the names himself. Trust me.
Yeah.
We had to
finish
give
up
him
in the-
flashcards.
Ozark, Corn,
With the
Ryan.
phonetic.
Finish up in the pit, and then goes to Cedric about trying to get to McGrath, or to Graham's, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the other side of the inn, there's the Wild Rock Inn. Has amazing drinks, mediocre food, or the comfiest beds in the city, the Golden Deer. They're a little pricey though.
What was that first one?
Wild Rock Inn.
Wild Rock Inn. Go there.
That sounds right.
I don't require a bed, so soft beds don't really mean much to me.
I mean,
Do I have memory of any of these locations from my time here? Like a preference?
you've probably been to the Wild Rock Inn, maybe once or twice if the Iron Tulip was too packed.
Okay.
But the Iron Tulip was the go-to.
Okay, with going out to the Wild Rock.
Yep, I gotta still stop off the magic shop, but if you guys want to go there, I can meet you there afterwards.
It's good to me.
Yeah, I think we start heading there.
So you all head to the Wild Rock Inn. You're
As we're-
going to
The
sorry.
map.
As we're walking away, I'm going to turn around and go, thanks, Eric.
I'm just gonna look at him. Just keep.
Bye, Oscar. Okay, so you guys head to the Wild Rock Inn. You are heading to.
I simply need to know if they sell a hat or a cloak disguise.
I just found the name that I had for the Star Seller.
It's not Sis, is it?
Huh?
It's not Kusa, is it? Kusi, is it?
No, I just made that one up.
Plug back in.
I'm going to run to the bathroom. Do you need me?
No, because he's going to the magic shop.
Okay.
Well, he's the magic shop. I am too. So, like, I'm gonna just
Since it was there for now.
Go for it. So you head over to, you're just checking out all the cards. So you go across the pit, and you find a relatively ramshackle cart that's called Tulums, Totems, and Magic Supply.
Nice. All right.
And there's a female dragonborn.
Okay. All right. Hi.
Hello.
Mm, sorry. Yeah. Wasn't until a couple days ago that I was flirting with every beautiful person I saw. But now I'm found someone for me. So, excuse me, just holding back my urges to compliment your beauty.
Man, I really got to figure out how to turn off my Discord
I'm looking
notifications
for a magic item,
when I'm streaming.
clothing, hat,
Because-
whatever you can to help one disguise
I
themselves.
keep getting notifications from the stream, from notifications I got then.
Are you just
I'm thinking of getting it now.
regular clothing?
Any hat or basically, I want to be able to use a disguise self to an item. Any type of disguise self items you might have, whether it be a hat, a cloak, or
I have kind of exactly what you need. And she turns around and pulls a drawer open on the cart and picks up a small little box and opens it. I have a ring of disguise self.
that could most definitely work. May I?
Sure.
I'm gonna try it on, and I'm gonna make myself disguise self spell. If it's just the ring, though. Is there a mirror anywhere?
Yeah, she's got a ring on, or she's got a mirror on the cart.
I'm going to look in the mirror, make my hair long, flat, blonde, full elf ears, white skin. This works out very well. And unlike other spells, I don't need to concentrate on this, correct?
Correct. This takes care of it for you.
How much are you asking? Take it out, put it back in the box.
Well, the standard market price for this ring is 10,000 gold pieces.
Alright.
However, I'm not one of those sassy pre-built shops.
What do you mean?
I will sell this gem to you for 3,000 gold pieces.
Do you know of any alchemists nearby, or do you create alchemy yourself?
I don't dabble with the chemicals.
No, ash blossom flowers can make into great potions of, I think it was fire resistance or fire breathing. But besides one more of them, let's see. Do you sell potions?
I'm trying to think of any potions that she would have. Not any on hand right now.
But you sell potions.
Sometimes I give them a trade.
I'm wondering if we can make a deal. I currently don't have 3,000 gold on me. I'm traveling with a bunch of merchants. We're trying to get some money up going, but I also need to be able to travel in, as you saw, remote locations to get some more profit for a buck.
This war has been very beneficial for us merchants.
Yeah, just gotta be smart about it because humans are not entirely welcome in certain areas.
You're telling me.
We're real messed up with this war. But you think I can trade you some potions along with 1,000 gold to make up the difference? I have here. I'm gonna pull out. I actually have also this. I'm gonna pull out the circlet of blasting. I have this along with this, a potion of mind reading. Potion of mind reading is a rare. Circle of blasting is uncommon.
Between the two, I think we could make a deal.
Okay.
Or between the three. So sorry.
Are you selling your circlet of plastic?
Yep.
He has some.
I did. I mean, I guess you haven't used it.
Yeah, I really need to use it because my Eldritch Blast does the long distance I need to.
Right. And that's unlimited.
And having a ring be able to take over the first level spell slot
Yeah.
helps me out in future.
Especially for your character who likes to be disguised a lot.
Yep.
Well, circle blasting does what? Firebolt or
Scorching Ray.
Scorching ray, yeah.
Only at second. Only at second level.
Sounds like it could be useful for someone else. But if you're selling it yourself,
I can sell something else. I don't need to sell the circlet. Leather armor would be 10. That's pretty good. One of those. Potion of Mind Reading is rare, so I hope it's a high cost. It doesn't tell me on.
What is?
Huh?
What's rare?
The Potion of Mind Reading. It's a rare potion. It's on the cost, but it's rare, so hopefully it's up there. I'm going to show the my last Ash Blossom flower that I kept for myself. I collected 3 flowers. I gave 2, and then I couldn't sell the 3rd, correct?
You gave her all of them.
I gave all 3. Okay, so you never got a 0.
I suppose if you're on tight budget, I do have a hat. But it's not as good as this ring.
That should work as long as it makes certain features noticeable.
The hat is simply disguises. The ring contains the spell Seeming.
Oh, seeming. That's a lot better.
Why it was 10,000 focus.
Yep. Nah, you save it for a rainy day.
Money is that tight for you. I will sell you the hat of disguise for 700 pieces.
Now, we're going to stick with the first deal, but instead of the circlet, I'm going to go Potion of Mind Reading. I'm going to take out... Come on. Potion of Mind Reading. And 1,500 gold? Okay.
She hands you the small box with the ring of seeming.
Remove Potion of Mind Reading. 1,500 gold. Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. That's super. Yeah.
it's very, very nice.
Oh, no.
Any number of creatures.
You get the idea that
Wow, okay.
for everyone, you all get the idea that the people selling stuff at night can sell things a lot cheaper than the average market price. Sometimes varying in quality. Sometimes it's really good quality, but like for artificers, they're easily crafted. So while there's the no contest between the markets, basically how urgent do you need it? You probably find most of the same stuff of varying quality at night. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I haven't had my wallet this empty in a long time. It should be well worth it. Thank you, madam. Hope you have a pleasant evening. We gotta go and start heading back to the group in the Rocky. I almost call it the Rocky Road. Gosh, where's my mind at?
The Wild Rock Inn.
Wild Rock Inn. Yep.
So you guys get up to this inn. Unlike most of the other buildings around here, the Wild Rock Inn actually has a small stairway to get up to it, it's built on top of a part of like it's high up. So it's not too many stairs. It's just
It's
few
built on a
stairs to
rock.
get up to it. Lots of windows. You open the door and there's a band playing, and there's maybe about 10, 15 patrons inside, just talking at other tables or at the bar and stuff like that. There is two tieflings, both of them red skinned, working at the bar. Sit wherever you'd like. We'll be with you in just a moment. You guys take a seat at a table or booth, whatever you'd like, and
Booths.
we got like a semicircle booth. The woman tiefling comes up to you. Sorry about the wait. What can I get for you? A couple of ales. We've got some rabbit stew. It's the special soup for the day.
That.
Rabbit stew. Okay, sure. To drink.
Do you need more than one?
Take an ale. Yeah.
Okay. For the other three of you.
Oh,
Am I arriving so early or?
is there any, we're about to go, camping, but I've yet to get provisions. Would I be able to buy some of the raw meat from you to cook out later?
I mean, we got to keep what we have on hand, but
Right.
I mean,
Do you know a butcher nearby? I can.
Yeah, of
not
course.
this late.
Open this late, no. But first thing in the morning before you leave, you could certainly go and talk with. Ferrando.
Ferrando. All right. Thank you very much.
No, absolutely. For the rest of you?
Some ale and stew for me.
Okay. 2 ales, 2 stews.
Me as well.
3 ales, 3 stews.
Do they the specials is stew?
Oh, it's a rabbit stew.
What else do they have?
What else would you like? I've got some chicken, some bison.
Bison?
Sure.
Bison sounds good.
Medium well, medium rare.
Rare?
Rare?
Rare.
Sure.
I'll take a side order of like a bison steak or whatever he's getting.
Okay.
I'll
Rare
do
as
the-
well.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do the same order as him with the stew and the bison steak and the ale.
Very well. I'll be back in just a few minutes. She walks away, yells into the kitchen. I need 4 stews, 2 bison steaks, cooked rare. And you hear the voice in the back. All right. And she grabs a few cups and brings it over to you guys. Give you guys your ales. All right. Food should be out in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We also talked to you about a room.
Oh yes, of course. How many rooms?
I'll take one.
1 room? To share?
How many beds are in a room?
I mean, we could put more beds in more rooms. Or we could put more beds in the room.
Is it right now? Is it just one?
Hmm?
Not there yet.
Yeah. We have some that have 2 in them currently.
Excuse me.
I think we need to be a little economic with our money.
Sure. I just did corners.
So,
Do you need a blue or no?
2 rooms and double beds.
The 2
not that
rooms,
bad.
double beds. You got it. All right. It'll just be 1 gold piece per room.
All right. We pay you or the bar?
Me. My husband and I, we own the place.
Oh, okay. I'll take that at golden.
Thank you.
Does that gold include the food?
It does not.
Okay. How much for the food?
For your stew, it's 5 copper. The stew and the bison is 1 silver. And I assume you guys want to keep tap open for drinks? Yeah? Perfect.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, oh yes.
Alright, I'll be back in just a few minutes.
One gold
And you can, while everyone's waiting for their food,
Walk in.
Dandy walks
She
in.
too. Oh, there's a group. Howdy, y'all.
Sir, please make sure that's on a leash.
It's up T2. I've been.
Dinner's been done for a while now.
Actually, better yet. One moment. Go my bag of colding. Pull out some meat.
Just starts chewing on it.
It's common. G2, are you good to stay by my side and not cause trouble?
As long as you keep eating me, yeah.
Literally says that out loud.
What the?
Come on, we'll get you some food over here, G2.
That's a neat trick. Did you see that?
Sit at the table with the guys. Howdy.
Did you give it a whole slice?
No, just a piece so I can communicate for the next, what was it, minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
What did I say? You get like 5 pieces from per slice?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure you keep track of that.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I got like 5 of them. Oh, yeah, I was gonna get some more Infernal because I accidentally gave him like
Oh, yeah.
a meatful.
Yeah.
That was a fun time. Alright. Howdy, guys. What's the special here today?
Alrighty. We are a third of the way into this episode. This episode ended up being 6 hours and 45 minutes. So another long one. I swear, moving forward, we're working on keeping it a little shorter. Allegedly. But I would like to thank you all for hanging out with me while we kind of dove into this part of episode 5, The Lucky Ducks. And if you're having fun and you want to continue on with the episode, by all means, that's my YouTube channel that way on the bottom of the screen. Go and check us out. Watch the episode, or start from the beginning. See how we got here. A lot of really cool stuff that's coming out, that we're doing, that we're trying to do, and we'll just see where the story goes. Yep. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, viewers. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, all the things. Make sure that little bell is on so that you get notifications when I go live. I'm going live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, and I'm making notifications through multiple Discord servers as well as Facebook and Twitter. Until I figure out how to get our name out there faster, I think that's all I got for now. But, again, thank you so much for joining us. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys around the table. Bye!